Hi, everybody. Hope you all are staying happy and healthy during quarantine. Welcome to our first summer series reflection. Today, I'm going to be talking about the beauty of nature. And this topic crossed my mind last week when I was going hiking with one of my friends. And then also when I finished a book called Disarming Beauty, which was written by a Spanish priest named Father Julian Caron. And in Disarming Beauty, Father Carone points out that we have a crisis in education. And the crisis really stems from our teachers' inability to transmit the true, the good, and the beautiful to their students. And I was really pondering on that phrase because I was thinking to myself, well, isn't it really a crisis because God is the perfection of truth, beauty, and goodness? Um, and I was enamored with that phrase because it was the model of the high school I attended a couple years ago. But also, I was just thinking to myself, how the heck can beauty of all things be a solution to the problem of education? And I wanted to know what was the role of beauty in my life and how can it solve more of our problems in the world? And if you've ever talked to me for more than 30 seconds, you'll know two things about me. First, that I'm from Arizona, and second, that I love walking around grounds to see the beauty of nature. I just love seeing the green trees, the luscious grass, the squirrels, the snow, the leaves changing colors. It's all just so beautiful to me. I absolutely refuse to take the bus at all times because I just figure I can walk and see everything. And it's so gorgeous and I love it. I remember that one of the most vivid memories of my first year is when I was coming back from Mass at St. Thomas Aquinas. And I was walking and it just started snowing. And I was just looking around and I was in absolute awe. I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. Like everything is so white, so peaceful, so quiet, so serene. And I remember especially being captured by the silence that I was experiencing. um, you might judge me for saying this, but uh, because I've only ever seen snowfall twice, I was just in awe at the fact that the snow didn't make any noise. Like I thought the snow would be loud like rain. And when it was crashing against the concrete and be so annoying, but no, it was just instead of contributing to the noise of our world, it made the world more silent. And it was beautiful just to bask in that moment. And it was then that like my heart knew for a fact that this only could have come from God. Like this beauty had to have come from God. It couldn't have come from anywhere else. Now, if you've been listening carefully to what I've been saying, you'll notice that I've been giving lots of examples about the beauty of Virginia, the green grass and the snow and all this, but I haven't given any examples of the beauty from Arizona. And this is a problem, right? Because in Genesis, God does not say, and he created the state of Virginia and saw that it was good. God created everything and he saw that it was good. And this is the point that we really need to take to heart. Um, and for me, I really understood this last week when I was hiking with my friend. I was up in northern Arizona, in a small town called Flagstaff, which is about 7,000 feet above sea level. We decided to go boulder scrambling, which for a pale guy like me isn't exactly a great idea because you'll get sunburned very easily and the bruises will be very vivid. So, you live and you learn. But when we got to the top, the sunburns were all worth it. We got to see just the small town of Flagstaff just surrounded by nature, surrounded by things that God had created. And it was almost if God was trying to tell me that, look at me, like I am everywhere. And when we were just so enamored with the beauty that we decided to say a rosary. And I felt in that moment that my friend and I, we were really starting to see something about God that you can't learn about in a classroom, God's beauty. Um, and we were just so amazed by it uh, that I don't think either of us will ever forget it. Um, and so I think that in our daily lives, in our routines, we come across beauty every day, but we become almost numb to it. We think that, um, oh, we've seen that thing, that same thing, thousands and thousands of times. Now it's no longer beautiful. But that's completely wrong. Just because you've seen something so many times, it doesn't change its inherent nature. And what you need to know about the nature of things is that they're beautiful, they're good, because God created them and he saw that it was good. And so, what I would challenge you to do is during this quarantine season, go on a walk, which I'm sure a lot of you are. But when you're going on that walk, really just think for a second, doesn't all of this like come from God? Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this a better way to draw closer to God? Because I know that in times of trial, in times of greatness, in times of sorrow, we can feel like God is not with us, but he is all the time. And by acknowledging the beauty of God's creation, we can draw closer to God and understand that he really is with us, no matter the circumstances. And to end this reflection, I'd like to read you a quote from Psalm 27. One thing have I asked of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. And in the words of Pope Benedict, let us hope that the Lord will help us to contemplate his beauty, so that we, moved by the light that shines from him, we may be a light for our neighbor. Thank you so much for listening to my reflection, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.